Welcome back to 10 Hymns Every Christian Should Know. We're so glad you're with us. I'm Clyde. This is Lindsay.
Hey, guys.
We both lead worship here at Grand Parkway Baptist Church, and we are looking at the hymns that have shaped the Christian faith for centuries. And today I'm really excited because which hymn are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about My Father's World.
This is My Father's World. Okay, so this is one I didn't sing growing up.
I did not sing this growing up. I learned this one from you, actually.
You learned this one from me,
yes,
and I learned
Grand
this
Parkway.
one from just coming to Grand Parkway and hearing our people sing it. So
awesome.
We both inherited it from somewhere else. So it's written in the early 1900s by a Presbyterian pastor. He has a great name, by the way. It is Maltbie Davenport Babcock.
Wow.
If that is not a Presbyterian pastor name, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
so
that's a good one.
So he's up in New York. He used to go on walks around Lake Ontario, and he would just say, people would ask him, "Where are you going?" And you go, "I'm going out to see my Father's world." So he just had a sense of talking about life and being out in the world and enjoying it. He was a really interesting guy. He was what I would call a well-rounded man, very athletic. He'd go, swimming in the river kind of guy. Played a lot of sports. But he was also a musician. So he would play, the violin, and then he's this gifted preacher as well.
So you're saying he could take his guitar to the campground and all is well?
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. And he died young as well. I think he was like in his late 30s, something like that. He dies young. And so this hymn was actually discovered in his belongings after his death. And so somebody put it to music. And a little interesting note, by the way, on the music on this one. If you've ever seen the Lord of the Rings movies, the opening theme is da-da-da-da, which is the first 5 notes of This Is My Father's World.
I never noticed that.
So and it changes the melody after that. It's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and so that's where it gets different. But they got it from the first few notes from this. So
wow, that's cool.
Okay, a couple of questions I want to ask you today about this hymn. So it really celebrates God's creation, right? When you read the verses. How do you personally experience worship of God when you're in nature?
Yeah. For me, the word that comes to mind is just calm, just being able to be still. So growing up in a house as a child isn't much different than my house now. I have children. It's noisy.
Oh, yeah.
It's either noisy because me and my brother were arguing. He was chasing me around and slamming doors. Or it was noisy because the TV was on, or, we were playing a good old cassette tape or something. And noise isn't always a bad thing. But I have a hard time quieting myself and being calm in the noise.
When you say calm, is there a certain place that you go to, and you're because I know you grew up near the ocean. So is the ocean, or are you more of a mountain person?
Honestly,
or just
Clyde,
being outside?
Just being in nature. It can be a campground. It can be the beach. It can be, so when I was in college, I was in this group called Master's Commission, and, they put a lot of emphasis, which is amazing, on us spending at least an hour a day in the Word, just by ourselves. And so I would always drive, this was in Decatur, Alabama, I would always drive to the river, because we only lived, it was less than a 10-minute drive. There was a beautiful bridge crossing the river and, boats, but I would go to this park. Not many people hung out there. And that's where I would always have my quiet time, at least 3 times a week.
Nice.
And I would spend an hour there. And so it's been over 20 years ago. I always remember just hearing from the Lord right there by that river in that park.
Yeah, I love that. How you can just, there's a time and a place that your mind goes to.
For sure.
Okay, so another question then. How does knowing the phrase, "This is my Father's world," how does knowing that is true shape your view of the challenges we face in life?
Yeah. I guess it's something that you just got to keep coming back to. When life gets hard, a lot of times my first instinct is not, "This is my Father's world. He'll take care of it." Sometimes it's the last, but sometimes you go through it and you're in a struggle, and then I just kind of stop myself and remind myself, hey, this is not left up to me. God is in control, and that's in the little things and that's in the big things. But just knowing that He's the creator, He's got us in His hands. So
He
covers it all.
and it's hard to come back to that. And I love what you said. Sometimes it's not the first thing my mind goes to. It might be the last, but we can get there. It's not, and it's hard not to be trite about it. Somebody's going through a hard thing. Well, it's my Father's world. You don't say that, right?
Right.
But I think for me personally, it also saves me from materialism. And what I mean by that is that, I mean, like the big philosophical term materialism, like the idea that all we are is matter.
Yeah.
We're not spiritual beings. There's just, like an atheist to say, you're just stuff. And when you die, poof, that's it.
Right.
And when I think, no, I have a creator. He's created me. I'm ensouled as a being. I've been created with a purpose.
Yeah.
That changes the way I see everything. It gives meaning to suffering. It gives meaning to pain.
Yeah.
And so to bring it back around to what you said, no, I don't always go there first thing in my mind when I face a challenge in life, but I do get there eventually because that's where my faith drives me.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I think that's actually a great place for us to stop, and let's actually listen to the hymn and take a listen to This Is My Father's World.
This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears, all nature sings and roundly rings the music of the spheres. This is my Father's world. Of rocks and trees and skies and seas, His hand the wondrous wrought. This is my Father's world. The birds their carols raise. This is my Father's world. Oh, let me ne'er forget that though the wrong seems oft so strong, God is the ruler yet. This is my Father's world. The battle is not done. Jesus who died shall be satisfied, and earth and heaven be one. Jesus who died shall be satisfied, and earth and heaven be one.
Yeah, that last line, Jesus who died shall be satisfied.
Yeah.
Heaven and earth shall be one. Great reminder, he's coming back. He's going to make this right. The wrongs will be done. We'll be back to right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for 10 Hymns Every Christian Should Know. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like, subscribe, share it out there on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're on social media, so we can get the word out. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.